What's going on, my fellow Farmall brothers and sisters? Alright, so today I'm out picking up a thing. Stay tuned, you're going to see what all I'm picking up. I picked up a lot of stuff this weekend, so I'll have to go through everything with you. Alright, so in technicalities, my wife didn't want me to buy another tractor. So I told her I was going to buy parts. Technicality, buying another tractor is buying parts. They're just still bolted on. Makes sense to me. Anyway, I'm about 45 minutes out from picking this thing up. Get it back to the house. And then I will go over a few finds that I got this weekend. And a few things I got now at the house. So, yeah, anyway, I'm going to continue driving here, and then maybe I'll do a quick film when I get here, and then we'll do a walk around once I get this thing at the house. So, alright, don't go anywhere. Alright, my friends, I'm out here in beautiful Carlisle, Pennsylvania. I used to come out here, man, I grew up in Carlisle, going to the swap meets at the fairgrounds like every year, probably since I've been born. Anyway, so here's what I came out here for. Oh, somebody brush painted it white though. It's alright. We'll take care of that part eventually. But it's a 460 diesel. That's actually what I've been wanting. We'll talk about the price tag and everything in a little bit. But let's spin this camera around. Let's take a look at it. So, yeah, we're going to have to... I wonder if I can pressure wash a lot of this off of here. It'd be nice. But unfortunately, I think the side covers were missing. But anyway, we got a 460 diesel sitting here, and it runs, but it sounds like the injection pump timing may be off on the girl. So we're going to have to work on getting the injection pump timing right to get her started up and fired right. It runs, it moves, it does its thing. It's just a fact of that. And the owner should be on his way very soon. So I can, oh, it does have a new head with it. So that way I can go ahead and get this thing loaded up. But yeah, it comes with a head, extra valve train, looks like some exhaust, an extra diesel pump, injection pump, fast stitch of course. At least somebody replaced the seat on it one time, so at least it's got a newer seat. It's one less thing to buy right now. Tires got some cracking to them, but the tread actually looks halfway decent. So at least I shouldn't have to replace that right away. That's kind of nice. Rims, yeah, got a little bit of rot around the stem, common. What size are these anyway on this thing? 13.6. Yeah, I think we might be putting those 15s on here. But anyway, yeah, it looks like somebody started doing some wiring on it. So it looks like I'll be making me a trip out to Broman's and grabbing me some wiring. That'll probably be close to one of the first things I do once I get her up and chugging. I do need to find these side covers though. If anybody has a skinny on maybe 4 of these white side covers, shoot me a message, let me know. I'd like to grab a hold of them. I know I'm going to be replacing the emblems too, because the fact that these are all covered over, I don't really like that. But all in all, like I said, once you find out the price I paid, you'll see why I didn't pass it up. I think I'm going to pull that shin buster step off of there, that's for sure. But oh, I love the front ends on the 460s and 560s. I don't know, something really neat about them. And I am going to switch this over to a wide front eventually. But one of the reasons I bought this is because this is actually what I want for putting that loader on. I actually want to put it on this thing. Anyway, well, I'm going to go ahead and wait for this guy to get here. We're going to get this thing loaded, get it home, and then I guess we'll give it a fire up and see how she runs. So don't go anywhere again. All right, my friends. Well, we got the 460 back home, but I'll say it wasn't without incident though. Yeah, unfortunately on the turnpike, yeah, lucky I usually keep my speed down kind of low, so I wasn't really like, you know, kicking ass on the turnpike. It is 70 mile an hour on there. I was probably cruising about 60, and yeah, top of the tire blew. This is one of the reasons why I carry spares on everything I have, just in case. But yeah, she's home and awaiting her turn to get running. So let's go ahead and flip this camera around and we'll talk about it. And I'm going to talk about a whole bunch of other things that I picked up this past weekend. Yeah, pretty much 3 days worth of Farmall parts pickup. Was kind of fun. Anyway, let me spin this around real quick. Yeah, she got shredded. She blew pretty good. She's done for. So anyway, no biggie. At least a set of tires for this trailer is only like 300 bucks for some 10 plies. But yeah, got the spare on there right now. Glad I picked that up. I only paid, shit, I think 40 bucks for that with the rim, brand new spare. I should have bought the whole set from the guy, but at the time I figured, these tires ain't too bad. They're actually pretty good condition. I'll just take the one. I should have took them all. But oh well, it is what it is. But I tell you, when you have a tire blowout on the turnpike and your trailer is about to the white line and you're trying to shimmy on in there sideways and undo that tire while cars are like shooting by at 75, 80, 85 mile an hour, yeah, that's not fun. Couldn't really get the trailer over any further. Only went as far as I could. And I had a road crew truck pull up behind me. At least he threw on his, his arrow for people to move over. You know what I have to say? I have to say about 85% of the semis that went by moved over for me. And every other moron in a car stayed in the lane. Never bothered moving. Obviously, yeah, they've never had to change a flat tire on the side of the road before. So, I guess some people don't know how to do it nowadays. So I guess that's why. But anyway, yeah, I'm still looking forward to getting all that white paint off this girl. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and order a couple of repop side covers for it. They're actually not that much. They're only like $60 a panel. So for the cost of what they are, to find originals and all, yeah, I'm thinking I might just go ahead and do that. So, but anyway, really all I'm going to do to this thing, he just can't seem to get the diesel running correctly anymore. It was running good, and then it stopped, and he had a ejection pump rebuilt for it. And then it just started sputtering and carry on, and just little things where it was losing some power. I'm thinking it's either clogged filters, it's either one of the injectors, or the pump is out of time. It could be like various different things. So I'm guessing the first thing I'm going to do is order a set of filters for this thing. Replace those first, drain the fuel out, put some new fuel in it. Start that first, and then I think after that I might go ahead and try to bleed it, push all the old fuel out, make sure all the injectors ain't got no air in them. I'll try that second, and if that doesn't work, and then the other injection pump that he has, I think he said this one came off a running tractor, but the other one he spent like 1,300 bucks to have rebuilt. So at least I got a couple options. But shit, I mean, he gave me an extra head, intake, and exhaust. Oh my god, what else? Valve train, push rod. He gave me all kinds of stuff with it. So I do know he said that he used this thing for doing a little bit of pulling here and there. So I'm hoping she hasn't been worn too hard on pulling things. But obviously we are going to have to go through her, and whatever it needs. Is what it is. But we definitely got to get her up and moving. I'm actually looking forward to trying it, but oh my god, this white paint that was put on here, that's just awful. It's just such an eyesore. At least getting all this off won't be too bad. Pressure wash this thing all down really good and get all this junk off of here. I'm definitely going to take this shim buster off of here. Put one of my steps on it. But from the serial number 9443, this actually is a 1960. This says 1960, I believe. But I am going to have to go through all of this. I mean, look at the wiring. The wiring is absolutely horrendous right here. That's bad. So yeah, we're going to have to go through this wiring right here on these injectors. But anyway, wait till I tell you guys the price that I paid for everything that I picked up. She's loose, I gotta put a screw back in there. Wait till I tell you guys the price that I paid for everything in a whole. We're gonna get ready to walk to the zip up shed next, and I'm gonna show you what I have in there that I picked up. But yeah, I'm happy with this thing. I think this could be a fun tractor. I wanted the 460, and like I said, shit fell through on the gasoline one. But it worked out for the diesel, which is fine because I wanted the diesel more anyway. The guy did say the TA and everything works, so I guess we're gonna find out once I get it started up and get it moving. I haven't bothered trying to start it yet. It's been too hot, been too busy with work ever since I got everything back. So I'll jump on it, but it's kind of cool, you know, having power steering and all on this one. And God, those units are so much smaller than what those Bellum units are. Look how little that is. It's pretty cool. So, all right, well, let's head into the zip-up shed. I'm gonna show you guys what I got. Yeah, it's been so hot around here lately. Oh my God, it's been brutal. It's actually starting to cloud up where it looks like a storm's coming in. I'd like to say it's gonna knock its humidity down, but I don't think it is. You know, I'd have to say, it's sad. I think the old H she's getting tired. She's giving me a little bit of fit to start lately. I'm thinking that the compression is down really low. I mean, she's getting some blow by around that carburetor and everything, so I think she's about due for the rebuild. Well, once I get the 450 diesel, the gas diesel up and moving, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this bucket on there, and then this loader on there, start using that for a little bit, and retire this 33A, because 33A, I mean, this thing's lifted a lot of stuff for me. It's done that. I mean, the trip bucket is a pain in the butt. Anybody knows about a trip bucket, it's fun being original, but let's just say you don't want to go on anything to low trees if you got shit in your bucket. Luckily, it's never happened to me with anything in it, but I had caught a couple trees with the bucket at least being empty, and yeah, she'll dump. So, but yeah, she's about due for a rebuild. Anyway, all right, let's flip this around and show you what I picked up in here. So I picked up an original IH front end. It's actually, you know, it's not the Schwartz, and it's not the, oh my God, I'm having a total brain fart what the other one was. It's a Schwartz and it's another one. Anyway, no, this is original IH front. This is actually for the 450s. The only thing I gotta grab a hold of is just the, again, brain fart, ball socket unit. You know, it's got the 3 bolts, holds the ball right there, and then it's got the top cap, goes on, locks that down. Yeah, I just gotta grab that. As soon as I get that, that's everything I need there, and I just had a rabbit take off, so apparently I got a rabbit in here hunkering down underneath this engine. So, alright, so that's another pickup that I grabbed. I grabbed that in Delaware on, I think Friday. Yeah, I think it was Friday I picked that up. But anyway, alright, let's head on into the other shop and show everything else that I picked up. So, yeah, it's been almost like, it's like 3 days worth of Christmas. It's kind of nice, actually, picking up all these parts. So, all right, keeping track of this, guys. So that's a Farmall 460 with tons of parts. An original IH front end. And I still ain't telling the price yet. I paid for everything. I may put it at the end. I may throw it somewhere in the middle. If you want to know, you're going to have to watch the whole video to see if you can figure out where I say it and when I say it. Okay, it's a little congested here, so let me forewarn because I had to just get everything in here. Because that day it was a little hectic bringing all these parts in. Alright, I'm going to flip this on around and show you what we got. Alright, so I end up picking up a whole new grill assembly. Well, new to me again. The grill itself isn't all that good. I can straighten it. It's not all that good. The one on the 450 diesel is actually in better shape. But the nose cone and the legs is in way better shape than the one on the diesel. So this is going to get cleaned up and stuck on that diesel. The tone, the color of it actually matches the hood panels perfectly. So get it going just like it's made for it. So I got this assembly here. I got another power steering unit with the coupler. I got the rod that goes to the radiator support and the grill, which I'm putting on the 450 gas. I got a starter, which is in really nice shape actually. Everything is beautiful, and I know it works because he had the motor started on the 450 this came off of. So I got the original starter. Got the whole center section with the TA unit inside because I wanted the TA out of here so I can pull this apart, check it, replace the ramp and roller inside there, and then I can take that assembly and I can put it in the 450 gas. And that way I'll have one TA ahead to mess with and work on and go from there. I got the toolbox off the 450, and then of course the brackets and everything for the power steering, got all that. And then I also got another steel hydraulic line, which is actually in really good shape. It's not heavily pitted or rusted or rotted in any elbows or any sections. It's actually in really nice shape, which is good. So now I have one for the diesel and one for the gas 450s. So that way I can pull these off here, put the solid line back on, and then I have one for the diesel now I can put back on. So now we can talk price. So price wise, I picked up the 460 diesel with all those parts. I picked up that IH original front end with the mount and everything under it. Like I said, it was just missing, didn't have the spindles or the the hubs or anything on there. And I picked up all these parts I just showed you all together. Don't tell my wife. All together, I only have $1,300 tied up in everything. The whole pile, the whole lot, all that stuff. Gotta admit, that's a pretty good price, $1,300, including a tractor. So yeah, I had a pretty good score. Met a lot of nice guys. Each place I went to, each group of guys, I mean, they were awesome. IH guys all the way. Like I said, good conversations and everything. And yeah, I just worked out some deals with them. Things they needed, things I needed. And everything worked out. So it was actually kind of nice. So I guess now if you're seeing this video, you have already seen the video that I just put up of the injection pump for the 450 diesel, of how to take it apart. So my next video after this one is going to be pulling the injection pump off of the diesel, the one that's on there, the good one. And then we're going to go ahead and reseal that one. We're going to go ahead and strip it down, pull the parts, pull all the gaskets, reseal it, put it back together, get it back on the tractor, and get it started. So that's going to be the next video. That may be like a two-part video, but that's going to be the next video coming out, is completely getting that other one resealed so all those leaks are done for. And after that's done, I'm going to pull this 450 back out, pull the rear tires off of it, put the rear tires onto the diesel, take the shitty tires off of that diesel, put it on here for now just so I can pull her back in, and then the 450 diesel should be ready from that point to go ahead and mount that 2001 loader on there, because I got some work I need to do. I need that loader. So anyway, so we're going to go ahead and get that mounted on. Once that's done, I don't know. Once that's done, I kind of want to pull that 460 around and just see if we can get that thing dialed in, at least get it back up and running and moving. I mean, it moves, it runs, it just chugs. So like I said, I think it's definitely somewhere in the fuel system, for sure. So anyway, so I kind of want to bring that over here just long enough to get that moving. A buddy of mine does want to bring his Cub over here for me to look at, because apparently he bought it, and the owner who had it before him said it has no compression, so it doesn't start. So I told him, go ahead and bring it on over, we'll check it out. So I guess I'll do a video on doing a check on that thing. And I know I still got to get our Cub started, well, finished. And I will, I promise I will. But right now, like I said, I want to get that 460 diesel at least running. I'm not going to do anything else, so I'm going to get it running, because I want to finish this 450 here off. We're going to go ahead and get the TA done, probably stick the clutch in it, just because I'm already going to have a part. It makes more sense to just do that. Get a couple odds and ends tied up on this thing, so there's not really much more left. And then needle scale it all down and get this thing in paint, and then start getting this one together. Get that one done. And then I guess I'm going to flip-flop between the 300 row crop and one of the other ones. I don't know, guys. You're going to know as much as I do. When you see the video come up, you'll know that's the one I'm working on. Try to do everything I can do on a very small salary from YouTube. Let's just say it doesn't pay much at all. Let's just say it doesn't even pay enough to fill the gas tank on some of my trips. Kind of wish that algorithm would work a little better and get my ass out there a little bit further. So, I don't know. Maybe if it does, it'll start helping, and I'll start moving these a little faster. You know. I hope I don't hurt anybody's feelings, but Bidenomics right now, man, it's killing us. Anyway, alright, I ain't gonna get into that. But anyway, so hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. And like I said, the next video is going to be the injection pump. Between the injection pump and that 460, at least getting it running. It's going to be between those two. So one of those two are coming out next, and we'll roll from there. So hit that notification bell, like, subscribe, and share. And until next time, thanks for watching.